Hello? I don't know who I'm talking to today because I don't know how many people are actually going to show up, but Apple, Brian, Goofy. I don't know what is good. Uh, we're gonna be going through some topics today, all revolving around the channel and myself. Um, I'm gonna let y'all ask questions. We're gonna figure some stuff out. Uh, I want to make a statement in chat and pin it because of reasons. All right, now that that's out of the way. Um, okay, so the opening topic I want to discuss with you guys is I want to discuss myself and things related to me. So, if you guys have questions, I feel free to ask, and will answer ones that I'm probably comfortable with answering. So don't ask me weird things. That's fair. I wanted to. Do I need a break from YouTube? That is a very good question. I do not think I need a break from YouTube. I think YouTube is fine. I think there's a lot of problems going on with YouTube itself, but I don't think that they are causing enough concern um, for me to be worried where I'm such a small channel right now. It sucks that I'm small right now, but we all got to start somewhere, and one day I'll make it. Um, I do not think I need a break from YouTube, but but the I'll get more into that segment or those questions. Uh, those questions. Next question: when were you born? Um, sometime. I was born sometime. We don't know where and we don't know when, but I was born sometime. Um, I kind of want to insert my own question here because it will kind of explain why I get so defensive during my streams when people say really weird things. So I'm gonna self-insert age, and I'm not gonna give you my age, but I am an adult. I am legally an adult. So when people come in there and saying weird things, I don't like that. Because one, I'm under the assumption since I'm playing Mario Kart, I have a younger audience. And two, I don't want people to be thinking I'm weird. I don't know how to describe that. But I'm an adult. That's why I don't like people saying weird things when they come to my streams. Specifically looking at Brian and iSlow if I'm going to point fingers. Once was a cube. We do not know where it comes from, nor do we know what power it holds. Long ago, before time had a name. Ice. That's fair. We got any other questions? This would be a really short, uh, blinded topic, but that's fair. What is your question? That is a That's another good question. I'm going to answer that. Okay, I'm going to answer that now. Do I feel forced to produce content? Um, yes and no. I there are things I feel like I'm being held at gunpoint, and I'm using that very considerably. That's a very harsh thing to say, but that's honestly how I feel. I feel like there are some things I'm held at gunpoint to produce, and then there are other things where I'm producing them without even, well, thinking about it in a sense. I'm not having a bad time playing the game. I'm not struggling to keep my attention. I'm not having to take breaks, even though breaks are good. But I'm just genuinely enjoying the game, and I'm not even really realizing I'm recording. Two series like that are Days Gone and Garden Warfare. I love both of those games to death, and I never feel a hassle to record them. Shoot, I recorded all the next Garden Warfare video in like 3 days. I was having a lot of fun. But there are other things which I want to do, but they are more of a hassle to do. And then there are a small handful of things which I want to break away from. I will go on more about that later, but it's like three different things. Um, Hello, guest. Welcome back. I remember you. Long time no see. Yeah, we're having a Q&A stream. The current topic is myself. Feel free to ask any questions. I'm also looking at you, Stinky. I know you probably got some questions. Apple King is loading still. Wonderful. We'll go on with the myself section for another 3 minutes ish. So any questions that come through in the next 3 minutes will be answered. This is a problem. How do you see the future of the channel? Um, I'll answer that in the next segment because next segment is going to be specifically the channel. I'll answer that in the next segment. Or how do I? Oh, well, I'll answer that in the next one. I got a stupid YouTube, TikTok, whatever you want to say it originally came from on my mind. Oh, it's so stupid. Burger. Uh, you know what? I'll answer burger. Uh, cheese and mustard. Maybe lettuce. Why mustard? Mustard on burger good. Mustard make burger good. But I do sometimes not put mustard on my burger because, like, just the regular. I guess my brain malfunctioning worked. All right. I mean, fair. Dude, burgers are good. We had burgers last night. Can you answer my question? No, because it's not a. Brian, we are being serious here. We are trying to have serious discussions about my channel. I know I just answered a very stupid question, but like, no one else had anything. Anyways, we're moving on to topic of my channel. First, I'm going to answer Goofy's question. The question was, I see the future. The future of my channel. Um, I don't see good. I do not see good right now. I see very not good things going on with the future. Um, I have a positive outlook because I know it's just the start, but I want to put in retrospect that 2 weeks ago we hit 300, or 2 to 3 weeks ago we hit 2 or 300 subscribers, right? And before that, it had only been about, I think it was a month when we hit 250. So we hit 250 to 300 within 2 weeks. It's now been 2 weeks, and I've only had 14 subscribers. And that's not a problem for me very much. I care about the subscriber count to an extent, but what I myself am more worried about is the views and the watch time, because I want to make this my job. I want to be an entertainer, whether that be music, gaming, streaming, uh anything. Well, not anything, but along those lines of what I do. And I want to make it my job in the future. And the only way to be able to have a functioning YouTube career is to be able to have an income of it. It's how YouTube works. It's why some, probably 80-90% of people start YouTube. And I kind of feel in a hole right now. A hole that I'm trapped in and I can't get out of right now. So if anyone wants me to go further into that, I will. But uh, I just don't. I'm stuck in a hole right now. Um. Next question. How do you feel about the current quality? Um. Apple, if you want to go ahead and post that while I'm answering this question, you can. How do I feel about the current quality of my videos? Here's an unrelated, stupid question. I'm going to answer that now and say no. I have no intentions on playing Roblox or Minecraft or Fortnite on my channel. I will go ahead and list off 3 games that are very popular that I have no intention of playing. Either way, I feel like the current quality of my videos are maybe about 50% compared to my competition, honestly. I feel like I have the right direction in mind, but I don't have the resources to be able to output a good competing video. And I feel like it's one of the things that causes my videos to get low viewer counts and watch time, is the videos just not entertaining. But to counterpoint that, my channel is not very much geared towards stupid short constantly in your face 15-minute videos. My channel are throughs. My channel is 100%. My channel is gaming. I can't leave out story when I do that in story-based games. It's one of the reasons why one of my friends actually told me this, and they said Days Gone was just boring. And I completely understand it. But Days Gone is such a story-driven game. I have to include so much into that video that 50% of the video is just unedited story, while the other 50% is whatever else I'm doing. While other things, Stinky, uh, um, I feel like BTD6 and Garden Warfare already have so much going on in them, if you know about how the game works, that they don't really need to be over edited. One thing I did want to do was put music in the background of the Garden Warfare video, but I couldn't get it to lay right, even with only 10% volume. It was still overpowering. But that's that. Next question is, do I think the OGs will stay? I think personally some of you will, some of you won't. Agent, welcome. I think people like Stinky Medusa, Goofy Goober, Brian, You Apple, I have confidence that you guys will stick around through it all. Other people I want to believe in, but with the direction of after today's stream, I may not have a lot of people still following me, because you gotta realize a lot of my following is because of Mario Kart. And which Mario Kart is going to be its own topic, so I'm sure we all know where this is going with it being its own topic. But I think some of y'all will stick around. I hope that all of you will, but I know that some of you will. If that makes any sense, Apple. Agent, I'll stick around until I can't for reasons. Fair. Agent, if you have any questions, we are on the current topic of my channel. If you have any questions relating to my channel, feel free to ask. Same thing for you, SMG4 fan. You know, Remember that guy that came to stream and wanted to be mod and then left because I didn't give him mod? What if he was here right now and asked why, what it takes to be mod? That would be crazy. Everyone, don't mind the clicking. I'm going to do a little bit of... Oh, I can't because I can't wear those headphones. Yes, I can. What am I on about? I'm going to listen to some music, if that's okay. I only have one earphone on. No, that's too annoying. Becoming a mod is a commitment. Agreed. I'll give this segment another 3-ish minutes. It'll give this segment about 15 minutes. It'll make this... I just almost knocked my headphones off. Either way. So if anyone has any closing questions, speak now. Yes, I agree with that. A lot of people, a lot of smaller YouTubers don't get thrown out into limelight. I personally, there's a few people I watch with like over 500K, but most of the people I ever watch anymore have like less than 1,000 subscribers, or not 1,000, but like 100,000. They don't even have a a silver play button. Uh, Good. I can list off that Yellow Brick 99 and Chef Louie, amazing channels. Raven Chew is a good streamer, but Raven Chew is a very mature streamer. Most of the people I ran the tournament with are amazing people. Some of them don't throw out as much content as others, but I love them all to death. Or they all feel like family to me. All right. But thank you for those words, Goofy. It does mean a lot. Um, that's gonna end this segment. I'm gonna move on to I like your rage and your MKAD in those videos. Well, thank you. Thank you for liking my pain and suffering. I'm smiling as I say that. I'm serious. Right. Oh, I need to put the topic up. Okay, the next topic is going to pertain to series on the channel. This is not including streaming, but if you have any questions about specific series, now is the time to ask. This is going to be a shorter segment since I can kind of feel like there's not going to be a lot talked about. Or maybe there is, who knows? Uh, this is kind of the segment where you could ask about how I produce a video, maybe how I do editing and stuff, how I choose what I'm going to do, stuff like that. Um, there's just a lot. There's a lot that could be asked, but I'm kind of feeling like not a lot is going to be asked. Do you think more serious? Yes. Yes. Um, Specifically, this kind of stream is a bit of addressing that, and I'm actually really glad you asked that. Um, so my idea for my schedule is on Mondays I want to put out Days Gone. On Wednesdays I want to put out short, like maybe 15-minute videos over just whatever game I want to play. Something that I can edit. It's snappy. It's quick. I record for like maybe 30 to 45 minutes. I can get it done and all done in one day. I can post it. And it's going to be a more chillax, funny video. It's going to be something more on the lines of what you would see in like a big YouTuber's video. It's just memes. And then Fridays, I know Fridays were supposed to be um something. I can't remember. I was uploading Lethal Company. Fridays were supposed to be Lethal Company, but we haven't been able to do Lethal in a long bit because Austin has started school again. So Lethal has been pushed off the table unless I play by myself, and that's not happening. Um, so what's going to happen on Friday is it's going to be music updates for my compositions. They're going to be really short, maybe minute-long videos of me just explaining what's going on in the process of recording a piece, updates on what's changed, what's been added. For this Friday though, I am dropping another composition, and then after that, that's when that's gonna start. I think you may, yeah. It fell apart after BTD6. After BTD6, because when I'm gonna self-insert that question as well. What happened to BTD6? So BTD6 is not dead. BTD6 is just very stressful. I've not played BTD6 as much as I thought I have, and I thought I played that game for a good minute. But when we're getting into like the later half of the video where I'm doing like the harder challenges, I am stressed out, and I don't, I don't want to feel that like stress overshadowing me like as I'm playing through. I got very lucky on the in the loop uh in the loop where I did every hard mission challenge, whatever you want to call it, first try, and I was shaking after I did that. Um BTD6 will make return, but it's probably going to be more of a buy or try weekly thing. I'm going to get back on that soon, I promise. As for Lethal Company, I don't know when Lethal Company will come back. I just I can't do nothing when my guys aren't here. Um Next question. Even though I self-inserted that question. My bad. Do you think you'll ever become difficult to manage? Yeah. I think I think I think that they will be difficult to manage, but only in the sense of is I have to edit them. Um I don't think that sitting down and recording them will be hard. I think it will be fun. It will be goofy, but I think that getting through stop. Hold up. I can't just keep yapping out my brain with this. Difficult series are going to be hard, or multiple series are going to be difficult to manage because there is a lot going on, and there are going to be certain people who come along who only want to see that, and it could at that point it could be weeks or like a week or two before the next part of that video comes out. So, in regards to Left 4 Dead and Hitman, they are coming. I 100% promise. Hitman is Left 4 Dead. We're having the idea of getting all the footage that we need, editing it all, so we can release them every week. That's what we're gonna do for Left 4 Dead. It's here. We've recorded it. We've done we not all of it, but we've been recording it. We're doing what we need to do. Whenever we get done with the entire game, is when you can start to expect something to be rolling out a couple weeks after that. As for Hitman, I have not started recording yet because I'm going to do that in March. But Hitman is going to be 100%ing every map slash mission on the game, including Escalades. So that's going to be a lot of footage for me to edit. But instead of me having to stockpile every map, what I'm going to do is I'm going to release them as they get done. Days Gone is gonna stay on Mondays. I know I missed the last Monday, but my editor didn't get it done in time, so that sucks. Sad Deacon. BTD6 will continue its schedule whenever it can. Um, and that's really the only series I have going on now. On the video side of thing, I still have some other things to clean up on the streaming side of series. Next question. I yap way too much. It's very quiet now. That's what I'm saying. Don't worry. We're going to be ripping off a Band-Aid with the next segment. So it won't be quiet in the next segment. That kind of looks like my dog. Yeah, we can move on if y'all want. All right, this next topic is going to get very crazy because I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off now. Topic: Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Start asking anything you want to know. Now is your time. This is the focal point of this stream. This is the most important topic on the stream. I ask away. I'm going to answer. I'm going to be brutally honest with my answers, though. Will I play it? Occasionally. Rarely even. Hold up. That's not how it's... Hold up. Next question was how of the streams, regularity of the streams. This is gonna be a deeper question. I need to move away from Mario Kart 8. I need to move away from Mario Kart 8 for my own safety. That's something that I'm sure some of you have kind of pieced together by now before this, but I cannot continue playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I like playing with you guys. Don't get me wrong. Y'all are a fun lot to play with. But I just can't. It takes such a mental toll on me. It reminds me of when I used to play Fortnite, honestly. Because it gets as bad as that. I need to move away. But that doesn't mean that it's going to stop entirely. The streams, did you really just ask tomorrow? Either way, the regularity of streams are going to be a quote unquote priority. I'm still going to do them, but I'm only going to do them whenever I feel comfortable doing them. If one weekend I wake up and I'm like, you know what? I can do this today. I'm going to do it. But if I wake up and I'm just like, I don't want to do that, I'm not going to do it and I'm going to do something else that day. Whether that be something on the Xbox, I figure out how streaming on this works so I can play Steam games. But it's only going to happen when I feel like it. Uh Apple, your questions. What the heck is my editor sending? Mansford. Okay, okay, what happened to the road to 10K VR? So, I'll tell you what happened. My editor had the second episode for almost 4 months, and it still wasn't done. If I do Road to 10K again, I will be doing it on my own time with my own editing. Um, it's I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say, but uh, that's on series. Hold up. Uh, Road to 10K. Uh, it's not forgotten. Yeah, I'm not gonna forget 10K. That's definitely something I will do in my own time whenever I'm feeling like it. Um, but as of right now, I would have to re-record episode 2 kind of because the original episode 2 I don't think is going to get finished. I'd have to ask him real quick. And I just asked him. I'll get back to that on y'all with that on y'all later. Next question about Mario Kart. What is Apple doing? What is Brian on about then? That's the only noise I think is appropriate for that, guys. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna munch on some chips. Mmm. My chips munching is done. What happened to Moon? I mean, Goofy Goober. Will? Okay, that's a tough question. Um. I'm just thinking. Um, I don't think that Mario Kart as a series will be phased out. Um, but I do think that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, at least eventually, will become like a background thing. I do plan to continue doing the time trials whenever I get done with the Mario Kart Wii stuff, whenever that makes a return. Um, and I and I do. Mm, there's a lot. There's a lot. Just give me a second. Um. 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 There's a lot that I could unravel there, but short answer is not entirely. Um. Can Mario Kart 8 Deluxe make a few changes in game? Yes. Yes, they can. I'm gonna phrase your question in a way, if that's okay, to make it seem like what could Mario Kart 8 Deluxe do to make me enjoy it more, if that's okay. Um, I'll get to your question in a second, Apple. Um, what could Mario Kart 8 Deluxe change? First off, I know they nerfed bagging and they tried to improve front running. They need to they need to improve front running more. They need to improve that more. They need to improve the online feature. They need to make red shells a tad less common in second through fourth, because the amount of red shells I get pelted with in first place is actually undescribable. Mainly because of the fact that you're almost guaranteed a coin every time, and you can never have double defense when they're almost guaranteed to have double red shells. There's nothing you can do. Another thing they could do is this is a me gripe, specifically me. They need to make a feature where you can ban certain cart parts and certain characters. If that was in the game, I would use it every time I would stream that game. I would ban Teddy Buggy, Biddy Bike, Biddy, or maybe not Biddy Buggy. I would ban Yoshi, uh, Birdo. I basically just get rid of meta for my streams, because that's what my streams are supposed to be. Fun games. We're not supposed to sweat. Yet I load into a lobby and 7 people are using Yoshi Teddy Buggy. What are you trying to prove? Everyone should use randomized combos. You see, we tried that once. We tried it. And people didn't care. We've tried to do funny combos, yet people do not care. It's either they don't care or they're not there to have fun. They're only there to prove something, and there's nothing to prove with us. Some of us are better than the rest of us. I'm going to use Louis as an example. But Louis isn't annoying about being better. Louis goofs off as just as much as we do. So it's like, yeah. And plus, if you're good at the game, you shouldn't have to use meta to win. Or that's just my opinion, kind of. There is a very important topic I want to talk about, and one of the reasons why I want to move away. Can anyone take a guess at what this topic is? I've talked about it in the Discord a little bit. Any more guesses? Uh-oh. Stream died. All right, we'll answer the overrated tracks question real quick.